Mix Cafe Project Pitch. The brief. The brief asks to create a logo and a brand identity for a new cafe in Istanbul, combined with an integrated marketing campaign. The cafe is specialized in breakfast that mixes Western and Turkish cuisines. The brief asks to come up with the perfect way to reflect the Turkish and the Western mixed breakfast throughout the logo and the brand identity and their implementation in the integrated campaign. The result should reflect the brand USP and the message to the target audience. The background. It is a new cafe business that is willing to open in Istanbul. The cafe mainly serves unique dishes that mix Western breakfast and local Turkish kahvaltı. Their USP is recipes that include a mix of both cuisines. Their slogan, the best breakfast of both worlds. Their target audience are students and workers between 18 to 35 years old. The cafe targets foreigners and locals by offering mixed dishes that combine the best of both worlds, the Western and the Turkish food. These are some of the competing cafes in Istanbul. The design problem. The problem the brief identifies is the design language that most cafes in Istanbul use. Most cafes use designs that speaks either to the local citizens or international separately. Therefore, the problem could be identified to solve two main aspects. One, communicating a mix of cuisines as a single visual idea. Two, communicating the project to a diverse international audience who may not be sufficiently familiar with the Turkish or the Western styles. The target audience. The target audience research results showed that the number of international students in Istanbul is increasing every year and pointed out their need for a change. As a result, the primary target audience will be international university students looking for a change and would care to try new recipes that mix cultures and speak to their needs. The secondary target audience will be local students, workers, and tourists within the age range. The objectives are to create a logo design that includes clear icons such as the glass of Turkish tea, which reflects the Turkish culture, and the cup of coffee to reflect the Western culture. To create a brand identity that works with the logo concept and reflects the cafe's mixed breakfast. Finally, to create an integrated campaign that invites the target audience to a mixed culture cafe using posters and social media posts. The idea. The logo idea was inspired by the Turkish tea glass and the cup of coffee to reflect both Western and Turkish cultures. The logo colors idea. As the cafe is a mix of cultures, the Western and the Turkish, I was inspired by the ancient Islamic Turkish culture for the logo colors. The menu idea. A wooden table background was used on the menu to reflect the table style. The menu was divided into 4 sections and each section used an icon to reflect the title. Images were used to create a mixed vibe and interact with the readers. The visual guidelines. The integrated campaign idea. This or that campaign. This or that is a campaign that would include posters on bus stops and stand posters distributed in universities. The posters will contain QR codes that link them to the social media platform Instagram. The campaign will include 2 phases. Phase 1 of the campaign will create questions by using shady food items and asking people what dishes they prefer, this or that. Phase 2 will reveal the food icons using actual food items, and the logo with the cafe's name will be exposed. The social media idea. I wanted to create interaction between customers and the cafe platform. The idea was to use photos that customers took when visiting the cafe. Each customer can send us a picture of their favorite dish, and the image will be posted with their name on it. The technique will create loyalty and make customers feel they are in their place. Thank you.